Not our words tonight, but the words of the doctor.
Dr. Maya Angelou was one of the most renowned and influential voices of our time. Hailed as a global Renaissance woman, Dr. Angelou was a celebrated poet, memoirist, novelist, educator, dramatist, producer, actress, historian, filmmaker, and civil rights activist. On her 85th birthday, the journey of Maya was celebrated by ones who were touched and loved by Maya.
Happy birthday to you.
Join us as we look back at one of her last birthday celebrations.
His name is Jesus. Jesus.
The journey of Maya.
Ships. Sure, I'll sail them. Show me the boat if it floats. I'll sail it. And men, yes, I'll love them if they've got style to make me smile. I'll love them. Oh, and life, of course, I'll live it. Just enough breath until my death, and I'll live it. Failure, I'm not ashamed to tell it. I never learned to spell it. No, not failure. Da da da, da da da, da 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 da. That's your words, and I just sang it. Not my words, but the words of someone I admire, the words of someone that we all love.
Her passion for music, dance, performance, and poetry shined like a bright light throughout her career and this night of celebration.
Trails of troubles, roads of a battle, paths of victory we shall walk. Trails of troubles, roads of a battle, paths of victory we shall walk.
You declare you see me dimly through a glass that will not shine. Though I stand before you boldly, trim in rank and marking time, you own to hear me faintly as a whisper out of range, while my drums beat out a message and the rhythms never change. Equality, and I will be free. Equality, and I will be free. You announce my ways are wanton, that I fly from man to man. But if I'm just a shadow to you, could you understand? We have lived a painful history. We know the shameful past. Yet I keep on marching forward, and you keep on coming last. Equality, and I will be free. Equality, and I will be free.
Progress made from places that we go. But think where we would be able to go because we have Dr. Maya Angelou right here in the flesh. right here she appears. And I say God bless for us having her for 85 years. But these are the things, the storm that just lasts through the weather. Not only 85 years, but she'll be here forever. Yes, the poems, the words, the spirit, it will continue to keep coming. Y'all know she inspired us with Phenomenal Woman. So I'm happy to be here on this April 6th night. I think about myself in 5th grade and how Maya Angelou inspired me to write. Yes. I think about the places that I come from, the south side of the Chi, and feel honored just to see her beautiful son, who goes by the name of Guy. I come from hip hop. Sometimes we were rejected, but now by the greats like Dr. Maya Angelou, hip hop and poets are respected. We reflected the ancestors, the elders. It's like shelter, these words. And when I think about my mind flying, I think about what these kids deserve. So I think about the kids in Chicago that sometimes are losing their lives. I think about things that we have to do and tell them the truth as we look them in their eyes. The truth is, they are God. God is in them. They are children of God, and we are. And as long as we instill that truth in them, they can go supremely far. So I just want to say, my name is Common, and I represent the hip-hop culture. Here to honor Dr. Maya Angelou.
When I think of home, I think of a place where there's love overflowing. I wish I was home. I wish I was back there with the things I've been knowing.
Once a year or so, I give myself a day away. On the eve of my day of absence, I began to unwrap the bonds which hold me in harness. I inform housemates, my family, and close friends that I will not be reachable for 24 hours. I dress in comfortable shoes and casual clothes and leave my house going no place. On the getaway day, I try for amnesia. Each person deserves a day away in which no problems are confronted, no solutions searched for. Each of us needs to withdraw from the cares which will not withdraw from us. We need hours, if aimless, wandering, or spates of time sitting on the park benches, observing the mysterious world of ants, the canopy of treetops. A day wake acts as a spring tonic. It can dispel rancor, transform indecision, and renew the spirit.
Born on April 4th, 1928, she endured brutality, but developed that hurt into an unshakable faith and absorbed the values of traditional African-American family, community, and culture, inspiring others to do the same.
I encourage travel to as many destinations as possible for the sake of education as well as pleasure. I do know, however, that being exposed to the existence of other languages increases the perception that the world is populated by people who not only speak different from oneself, but whose cultures and philosophies are other than one's own. Perhaps travel cannot prevent bigotry, but by demonstrating that all people cry, laugh, eat, worry, and die, it could introduce the idea that if we try to understand each other, we may even become friends.
I don't feel no waste time. Come too far from where I started from. No, nobody told me that the road would be easy. Oh yeah, I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me.
She said, in my young years, I took pride in the fact that luck was called a lady. In fact, there were so few public acknowledgments of the female presence that I felt personally honored whenever nature and large ships were referred to as feminine. But as I matured, I began to resent being considered a sister to a changeling as fickle as luck, as aloof as an ocean, and as frivolous as nature. The phrase, "a woman always has the right to change her mind," played so aptly into the negative image of the female that I made myself a victim to an unwavering decision. Even if I made an inane and stupid choice, I stuck by it rather than, quote, be like a woman and change my mind. She says, being a woman is hard work. Not without joy, and even sometimes ecstasy. But being a woman is still relentless, unending work. Becoming an old female may require being born with certain genitalia, inheriting long-living genes and the fortune not to be run over by an out-of-control truck. But to become and remain more than just an aging female, but to remain a woman, commands the existence and the employment of genius. To be a real woman. You know, a rose by any other name may smell as sweet, but a woman called by a devaluing name will only be weakened by that misnomer. She will need, as a woman, to prize her tenderness and be able to display it at appropriate times in order to prevent toughness from gaining total authority and to avoid becoming a mirror image of those men who value power above life, those men who value control over love. To know what is real, what is true, what is love, is to know what it means to be a woman.
Dr. Angelou's words and actions continue to stir our souls, energize our bodies, liberate our minds, and heal our hearts.
Oh, after you've done all you can.
You just trust in his word. Trust in his word. You just lean on him, 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 lean on him.
You prayed and cried and prayed and cried.
Thank you, and thank you, all my darlings. my son and my grands and my great-grands. And thank you, all my beloveds, and you know who you are. And some of you I've mentioned and some I have not, but you know who you are. You know how I love you. I've tried to show it in everything I do, all the time. We live in direct responsibility to the people we honor, in direct responsibility to the people we respect. And remember, those who've gone before us, who've paid for us already, some whose names we'll never know, some who may have different colors than our colors and call God different names than we call God if they call God at all. But there we are. They have paid for us already. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful to my beloveds who I know your names and all of those who went before. I know that we live for the presence, the excitement, the incredible passion, the compassion, the humor, and some style. Thank you.
This has been a TEM video production.